Hey everyone, got some car care updates for you. I'm working on my 2016 Camaro with 40,000 miles, and I'm putting together just some list of things that I need to get done on it, just some maintenance items, some wear items, and then just overall care. So one thing I did find, I was looking in the service manual, there is something I never heard of before, and it's Weatherstrip conditioning. And you can see there it's GM part number 3634770 in the US. In Canada it's apparently 109-53518. No idea why it would be a different formulation or different part number for up there. But I was wondering, well, why do they want weather strip conditioning? There's no recommended service level or maintenance interval for it in the book, so it's just basically as needed. I had never heard of it before. I'm a huge car guy. I'm a huge car care guy. I've never heard of what that would be, and it's for the seals on your doors, the trunk, or if you have a convertible, the seal on the convertible top, and it's just to keep it from hardening up and dry rotting out, and then it doesn't have a good seal. So as an alternative to that, I was looking at how much it costs. That is like $50 to $70 for a bottle about this big. Like I said, I've never heard of it before. Please put in the comments if you've used it or if you've seen it, and if you know of the outcome of it, if it's good stuff. Assumingly it works pretty well, but it's very expensive for what it is, in my opinion. I wanted to showcase an alternative, and it's called 303, and I've got it in a spray bottle here that is a repurposed glass cleaner, but I can get it it's a little expensive in the regular bottle. You can get it in a gallon jug, and it's about $40 for a gallon of it versus $50 to $70 for a vial from GM. So what is 303 if you've never heard of it before? 303 is a UV protectant for plastic, and it works great on rubber as well, but basically any interior panel. And what it is, it was developed by NASA, and it was developed for the space shuttle, also for aerospace. I know Lockheed Martin uses it on the interior canopies of their fighter jets when they sit out on aircraft carriers or in the desert when they go out there, to rot away when their fuselages are beyond the service intervals. So it's a UV protectant, and it keeps your plastic parts from fading and dry rotting out over time. And I love it. If you're familiar with Armor All, that's something that I used to use years ago, and there's a problem with that if you've ever used it, it gets kind of greasy. It stays greasy and tacky, and it attracts dirt. And that's kind of a problem. You have to almost consistently wipe it and maintain it and reapply it weekly, every couple weeks. This stuff, so 303 is wonderful that it is water-based. There's no petroleum distillates in it, meaning that it will not damage or fade your plastic in any way from use or lack thereof. It is a UV protectant, so it keeps the sun from fading the plastic. It also makes it look fantastic. So what I have over here is the trunk piece out of the Camaro. It is, if you open the door, it's right on the back of it, but I took it off 4 plastic toggle bolts, and then there's two plastic trim pins that go in the back and just pops right out. But I took it out to showcase what this stuff does. So I'm gonna pull this out for comparison. But look at the difference. So I applied it over here, and I'm gonna wipe it right here. This was 2-3 days ago. Non-greasy. It looks like it's wet. It looks like it's greasy. That is amazing stuff. It does not get on you. It's dry. It looks wet. Here's a little bit of overspray over here from when I was wiping it. No issues. It looks amazing. It's protected. You can see there's a lot of scratches and dirt and dust from bringing stuff in and out of the trunk of the car. Over here, majority of that is gone. Some of the deeper scratches, that's not going to be helped by this 303, but it looks amazing by comparison. This looks brand new. This looks like it's old and needs to be thrown out. So we're going to showcase real quick what that looks like to apply. You cannot put too much of this stuff on. It absorbs nicely. A couple sprays on the rag, and we're going to apply it just like this. It dries in about 10 to 20 minutes. I mean, that's all it takes. And you can put a couple coats on if you want once it dries. But I mean, look how easy that comes on. So that's what that looks like, good for any plastic pieces in your car. So I'm going to come on over here now to the Camaro and use it for what they recommend it for, which is the door seals. So I did all of the other seals, and they look amazing. They feel great. 40,000 miles on this one, like I said, 2016. It feels pretty good. It's a little hard, but you know what? We're going to put some of this on and see the difference in what it looks like and get it protected. So once again, just spray a little bit on, and now we're going to just wipe it on real gently. You can be very, very liberal with the application. So what I like to do is go around the entire thing on the front face, and then get some more on it. Go around the entire way on the inside face, and then don't forget on the outside where you can't see kind of in between. But I mean, look right here. You can see super shiny, looks brand new, looks great. Here's dry, you know, not so great. But I mean, I'm touching on the rag and you get a little bit on, but honestly, it's dry. Like it doesn't feel tacky on my finger. It's amazing stuff. Like I said, it is water-based, so that is a very nice thing as far as cleanup and for it to not get tacky. One of the problems with it is if it gets wet, it washes right off. So it's not really good. You can put it on the black trim pieces outside your car, makes them look amazing. If it's a garage clean and you're never driving it in inclement weather, it's great for the cowls by the windshield, any black trim pieces. Heck, you can even put it on the side of the tires. Makes them look really nice. It actually, it's a UV protectant for the side of the tires to keep them from dry rotting. But like I said, it will wash off if it gets wet. Simply enough, just wipe it right on and you're good to go. So hope this is a nice quick review of an awesome product that I highly recommend. Like I said, if you've used the GM version of it, please put that in the comments so we can kind of get a comparison review. But for the quantity that you get and for the outcome that you get out of it, highly recommend 303. Thanks so much.